We are in lesson 330. This is a lesson with nonsense words which are going to all contain vowel group 6 teams. Now, these teams in this lesson are different than the vowel group 6 teams we worked in the previous lessons. We're going to introduce some new teams here. Let me just review. Vowel group 6 says two vowels joined together form a team, and the first vowel does not say its name. If you'll recall, vowel group 4 says two vowels joined together form a team, and the first vowel does say its name. But vowel group 6 is different. Two vowels joined together, they do form a team, but the first vowel will not represent its long sound. So let's look at these teams in lesson 330. We have OU, and OU joins together, forms a team, and represents the sound ow, as in the word out. OW also is a vowel group 6 team here, because in the word cow it represents the sound ow. Now remember, OW can also function as a vowel group 4 team. If you think of the word blow, B-L-O-W, in that word, OW is representing its long sound, O. That would therefore categorize it as a vowel group 4 team. So when you see OW together, you have to determine whether the O in the team is representing its long sound, which would then put it in category or vowel group 4. If it's not representing the long O sound and is instead representing the sound ow, then you're going to associate vowel group 6 with that team. And of course, W is one of those letters that if it comes before the vowel, it's a consonant, but when it follows directly after a vowel, it joins together with the vowel and forms a vowel team. Now let's look at EW. EW also is another instance with the W where when it comes after the vowel E, it joins together and forms a team. It can represent one of two sounds. In the word few, EW is representing the long U sound, U. But in the word new, EW is representing the sound oo. So when EW represents the sound oo, and there are very few words where you're going to encounter this, but nevertheless, when you do, when EW represents its second sound as a vowel group 6 team, you double underline it. So again, the first sound for EW is U, as in few, underline EW once. When EW represents its second sound as a vowel group 6 team, it will be the sound oo. And when that happens, you double underline EW. Now, because OW can represent either vowel group 4 or vowel group 6, and you have to determine the sound it's representing in a word in order to determine which vowel group to associate with it, obviously in this lesson, all the words, even though they're nonsense words, they're going to be vowel group 6 teams. Mark OW as a vowel group 6 team in all these words. And this is a marking exercise, so I'm going to present a nonsense word to you. I want you to look at the word, identify any teams in the word you encounter by underlining them, and then associate a vowel group number with the vowel team. Let's look at the first word. We have 9 rows of words. All right, either print this practice sheet out from the online lesson in 330, or if you don't have access to that, just write this word down on practice paper and then mark the word. And then once you're ready, advance the screen to see if you've marked the word properly. And the word is pronounced bown, bown. Cout, cout. Daub, daub. Falf, falf. Gauk, gauk. Row 2. Halm, halm. Jowg, jowg. Cout, cout. Now this word, I want you to indicate that the EW is going to represent its second sound. So that means you double underline the EW, place a 6 under it. How would you pronounce this word? Loop, loop. Remember, the first sound for EW is U, but when EW has 2 lines under it, it's representing its second sound as a vowel group 16, which is U, loop. Malm, malm, row 3. Noust, noust. Pausk, pausk. Raubs, raubs. Now I want you to treat this as the first sound for EW. How would you mark it? And you would pronounce this word view, view. Yowns, yowns. Row 4. Zouts, zouts. Blaub, blaub. Cloump, cloump. Flaum, flaum. Glousp, glousp. Row 5. Plows, plows. Scount, scout. Slout, slout. Smew, smew. Snoup, snoup. Row 6. Spoun, spoun. Stouse, stouse. Swowl, swowl. Splown, splown. Brout, brout. Row 7. Droude, droude. Frouk, frouk. Graub, graub. Proum, proum. Sproub, sproub. Row 8. Trouk, trouk. Shrowel, shrowel. Now here EW is going to represent its second sound as a vowel group 16. Took, took. Remember, the first sound for EW is U and the second sound is U, took. Wouse, wouse. Shamp, shamp. Row 9. Here EW will represent its first sound as a vowel group 16. Bew, bew. Zoust, zoust. Foul, foul. Here EW will represent its second sound, so mark it accordingly. Hoot, hoot. And again, I want you to double underline EW and associate the second sound for EW as a vowel group 16. Glue, glue. This completes the process of analyzing nonsense words in lesson 330.